Welcome back everyone to the Audacious Money Witch channel, where we talk about the magic behind the stock market. Why is Tesla stock falling right after Tesla just made their first completely driverless, fully autonomous delivery? We need to talk about if the market believes Musk can pull this off. I'm talking about mass rollout, like millions of autonomous Teslas on the road all over the world, not just in one city, because that's what we are betting on as Tesla shareholders. If we can't get the full rollout, then what's the point? Also, we need to talk about apparently Musk might be getting deported by Trump. What caused this? Does it have something to do with the EV mandate that Trump removed? Trump wants more gas cars. Elon wants more EVs. This feud between Trump and Musk all comes down to this question. Why are sports cars slow now compared to Teslas? I will use the best-selling sports car, Miata, to represent the purest sports cars. As of 2023, Mazda has sold more than 1.1 million MX-5 Miatas worldwide since its reveal in 1989. So I took 36 years, in other words, Taylor Swift's whole lifetime, for Mazda to sell what Tesla sold its Model Y in a year. Just in 2023, Tesla got the title of the world's best-selling car. Tesla sold 1.2 million Model Ys just in that year. According to KBB, the classic definition of a sports car is a small two-door vehicle made for the express purpose of quick performance and masterful handling. I will say Miata is the opposite of a Tesla. A Tesla Model 3 Performance, you can say it's by far the smallest, lightest, and the most sporty Tesla on the road that you can buy. It weighs up to 4,080 pounds, while Mazda Miata is 1,800 pounds lighter than Model 3 Performance. The best-selling Tesla Model Y is literally almost double the weight of Mazda MX-5, coming at us at 4,420 pounds. If you think heavy weights are making Tesla slow, then you must not have driven a Tesla before. Tesla Model 3 Performance 0 to 60 was 2.9 seconds. What about the Miata? Mazda MX-5 was tested by car and driver consistently for 0 to 60 times of 5.8 seconds. So it's almost double the time as Tesla Model 3 Performance. Yes, you can say 5.8 seconds is slow in 2025, but that's not the point. The point is, while more and more people are choosing to buy more performance numbers on a spec sheet, they totally miss the speed limit on the road. Sure, you can buy 1,020 horsepower with Model S Plaid, but you can't go 322 kilometers an hour on the highway or you will go to jail. Mazda MX-5 has only 181 horsepower, but you can enjoy every single drop of that gasoline power with passion and the freedom of high revving engine, instead of the soulless electric motor that powered by artificial intelligence overlord that will drive you to wherever you wish to go. This video is sponsored by Annette from Waves of Wonder. So I got my new t-shirt, Waves of Wonder. This is going to be the biggest company in Canada. I can't wait. On the East Coast, if you haven't gotten your t-shirt or sweater, get your copy of Waves of Wonder. This is going to be on the waterfront, on the ocean front. She's going to be selling them. Her name is Annette. I will be posting her link and everything and a lot more about her. I do have her email, so I will be posting that link for you and some copies of the products that she sells. She is simply an amazing woman, hardworking, and so much fun to be around. I actually spoke to her for, I think it was like a half an hour. I met her the one day. It was at the farmer's market, and she was so friendly, so amazing, and she's so talented. This t-shirt, can you believe it? Like, it actually has a stern on it. The stern is simply amazing. It represents the adversity that we go through, but also how we push forward and how the unknown actually creates your dreams and your joy and everything that you're working towards. It comes from all of the unknown. When I read her story and I actually read that it comes from the unknown, it does come from the unknown. When you're it's unpredictable, you don't know where things are going. This is where the creation and the spark of joy and happiness and success actually is born. So, fun can't be measured on a piece of paper. Joy cannot be calculated with the clusters of NVIDIA GPUs. A car is a symbol of freedom, the self-determination, the romance, and the upward mobility that once defined America. But as tech, microchips, and cameras started taking over our phones, it now is taking over our cars. You are now driving part of the Tesla cloud behind the wheel. Congratulations! I am not hating on tech. I actually invested in tech. The innovation of technology is not about giving us more freedom, it's about control, the opposite of freedom. So why are sports cars slow now? Because Miata has an entirely different philosophy. In the sports car world, less equals more. You can't never have enough speed, power, and performance. If turbos are not quick enough, then they give you Tri-Motors Tesla. It's like greed, it's never enough. The true beauty is not about greed, innovation, and how many GPUs in your Tesla. It's about art, balance, and the best formula. Miata's formula never changed. Spirituality hasn't changed much since it debuted at the 1989 Chicago Auto Show. The plucky roadster remains tiny, lightweight, and rear-wheel drive. Miata is now 35 years old and still alive. Tesla Gas 3 separate and distinct problems now. The first being capital-intensive and competitive car business imploding. I mean, revenue is tanking fast. Robotaxi mass rollout is not what was promised. Elon has a lot to lose according to the president of the free world. Elon may get more subsidy than any other human being in the history by far, and without subsidies. Elon would probably have to close up the shop and head back home to South Africa. No more rocket launches, satellites, or electric car production, and our country would save a fortune.
I think what's going to happen is Doge is going to look at Musk. And if Doge looks at Musk, we're going to save a fortune. Thank you very much, everybody. I don't think you should be playing that game with me.
Mr. President saying Doge is going to take a look at Musk and we could save a fortune.
With social media threats flying each way, Tesla shareholders are taking the brunt of the pain. Based on technical analysis, Tesla is testing the lower trend line of a wedge pattern at $297. Should price close below this line, the odds of further downside dramatically increase. Wedge patterns are periods of dropping volatility. Price gets tighter and tighter until it breaks out of the wedge to the upside or the downside. Generally, whichever way it breaks, there is a large move in that direction. For Tesla, this means that if price closes below $297, there could be downside to $272 and even back to $220, even though my feelings towards Tesla is mixed. That doesn't mean I won't buy the dip when Tesla stock is dipping. I guess I was wrong about the market. They can always kick the can down the road. No worries needed. Just buy and hold. Recession canceled. Sports cars are slow now.